Eliar woke to the sound of rain pattering against his dorm window. The city outside blurred under a gray wash of clouds. Sleep had been elusive. The whisper of the mirror lingered in his mind. Curling around his thoughts like smoke, the voice, soft and seductive, had promised knowledge, understanding, and the power to unveil human darkness. But at what cost? Unable to resist, he returned to the library at night. The old streets wet and glistening under flickering street lamps. Every step seemed heavier, every shadow more alive. When he reached the hidden basement, the whispering glass waited as if it had never been touched. Yet Eliar knew it had changed. Eliar! It whispered. The voice now sounded sharper, more intimate, almost amused. He hesitated but spoke the name of someone he barely knew. A local politician rumored to have a dark, hidden past. The mirror trembled, and Eliar felt a strange energy crawling up his spine. He saw visions, not reflections, but vivid glimpses of guilt, lies, and fear. He realized the mirror didn't just reveal secrets, it magnified them, painting the inner darkness of others in strokes of horrifying clarity. The following days blurred together. Eliar's sleep became fractured, dreams twisted with whispers he could not escape. The voice inside the mirror grew louder, more insistent, planting suggestions in his mind. At the university, he noticed Lina Vale watching him more closely than ever. Her eyes sharp, suspicious, as if she sensed the change in him. Detective Kael Draven entered the story that week, called to investigate a series of unexplained events connected to the guilt-induced deaths. The first victim's diary, confiscated by the police, mentioned Eliar's name tangentially, hinting that someone had known secrets that were too dangerous to reveal. The investigation began circling closer, tension mounting. One rainy evening, Eliar sat alone in his dorm, staring at his own reflection in the mirror he kept hidden under his bed. The voice was stronger now, a whisper and a command intertwined. It reminded him of the thrill of controlling truth, of watching the guilty tremble under exposure. And yet, it also whispered doubts, fears, and a darkness that began to feel his own. He returned to the basement once more. This time, he spoke two names together, testing the limits of the mirror's power. The air shimmered with unseen energy, shadows twisting unnaturally. A sudden crack of thunder shook the room, and for a fleeting moment, the reflection in the mirror moved independently. Its smile wider than any human should possess. Eliar recoiled. His heart pounded as he realized the mirror was no longer just showing guilt. It was teaching him, guiding him, shaping him into something he did not yet understand. And then, as he turned to leave, the mirror whispered one final, chilling phrase that froze him to his core. "You are next, Eliar." The wind howled outside as he fled the basement, rain soaking his coat. His mind spiraling with fear, curiosity, and an irresistible compulsion to return. He knew the mirror was no longer a tool, it was a presence, stalking him, pulling him toward a fate he could not yet see. Episode 2 closed on Eliar standing in the shadows of the campus garden, drenched and trembling, staring at the distant library. The echo of the mirror's voice lingered, promising that the game had only just begun.